Hello and welcome to Colins Time to Bake, baking with the Bake Off. It's Cake Week and the bakers had their first technical and potentially my new favourite, Jaffa Cakes. Ready? So let's get started. First thing we need to do is acknowledge that some of the bakers did not even know what a Jaffa Cake was. Shame. 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 Secondly, if you want to see how I get on with all the rest of the technical bakes from this year, don't forget to subscribe below. I've been doing this for about 2 years now, so there's about 18 videos for you to watch from the last couple of years, so why not head on over, click subscribe and watch some of them until you wait for next week's. You may also enjoy some of my musical videos. But enough about me baking, let's get on with me baking. Turn your oven on to 180 degrees. Now get some jelly or jello mixture. I'm using vegetarian jelly, which is made from seaweed, purely because I have it and also that I might be feeding some vegetarians with it later, so I'm nice like that. Make your jelly or jello as instructed. So for me, that was 1 packet mixture, pour it into 1 pint of water, bring it to the boil and let it boil for 1 minute. Take a large orange and grate the rind off. You want to make sure that you're not going as far as the pith as the white bits, that's not very tasty. Add your orange to the jelly mix for flavour. Feel free to add any orange flavouring if you want that zesty kick. If you use a packet or a jello packet, then that's fine too, because it's probably orange, hopefully orange. Pour your mixture into a baking tray. Be sure to put greaseproof on the bottom, otherwise you can't get it off when you want to take it out, and leave that to set. The mixture I'm using doesn't take long to set, but if you're using one that takes a while, be sure to do this first, as you might need to leave it in the fridge for about an hour. Now take 1 egg and 25 grams of caster sugar, put this into a mixing bowl and mix for about 4 to 5 minutes until it becomes like a soft meringue, so it almost doubles or triples in size and becomes very fluffy. Next, you want to fold in 25 grams of self-raising flour. My folding technique isn't the best. There is a technique to folding, I just have no idea what it is. Now, here's where I have a problem. The recipe asks to use a shallow muffin tin, but I don't have one, so I'm going to use a cupcake tin instead. Grease each divot lightly, and then take a spoonful of your mixture and drop it in. Make sure you've got enough so it's about 1/3 of the way up if you're using a cupcake case. If you're using a shallow tin, then it's just enough to fill them. I don't know. I don't have one. What do you want from me? Now pop it into your oven for 7 to 10 minutes. Mine did 7, just so you know. Now take it out, and as you can see it's nice and golden. Scoop your cakes out using a knife or a spoon. I found this spoon a little bit easier just to get underneath and make sure everything wasn't stuck to the bottom. Put this onto a wire rack and leave this to cool. While it cools, take 180 grams of dark chocolate and try not to eat it. Melt in a pan on a double boiler or a microwave, however you desire. If you want it to give a nice wee shine, you'll want to go for the double boiler. Once it's all melted, you need to assemble your cakes. Take the jelly or your jello if you're an American. Cut out a circle that's a bit smaller than your cakes using whatever cutting implement you want to. I should probably add right now, if you came here for exact baking tips and the exact precise thing you need to use, this isn't that kind of channel. I don't have the budget for that kind of stuff. I just use what I have lying around, which is exactly why I'm using a cookie card that's slightly smaller than my cakes. Place your jelly disc on top of your cakes and then cover it all with chocolate. Yay! Once it's cooled slightly, press the prongs of a fork on the top because you want to create a nice little pattern. I guess that's what it's called, pattern. So it's time for the taste test. So good. Oh my god. I did plan to share them all with you, but then I got carried away playing the moon game. What's the moon game, you ask? Well, you take a Jaffa Cake, you look at it and you go, oh, full moon. Then you bite it and you go, oh, half moon. Then you shove the whole thing in your mouth and you go, total eclipse, with your mouth full. It's great fun. And then you smile, you laugh, and then you do it again. And then you do it again, and then you do it again. And then you do it again. And before you know it, you have to watch this video again to make more Jaffa Cakes. Because it was so much fun and you want to do it again. Do it again. So that's it. The first week is done. I loved it, you'll love it, and I will love you even more if you like, share and subscribe. I'll be back next week with the technical, which I believe is Biscuit Week, and I think it's Viennese Whirls, so that'll be fun. If you want to see any more of me during the week, you can check me out on social media. You can also check out my website where I'll be writing a little bit of a blog write-up about how I got on with this week's bake. And also, because it was my birthday, talking a little bit about some of the cakes that I got to eat. Yum, yum, yum. So my name is Colin, this is Colin's Time to Bake. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.